Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're doing a 3,000 point battle as the Tau against the Necrons. We're going to be using my invisible army, which includes the maximum number of all the various different invisible units in the Tau forces. It's not a great army, but it's kind of fun to play around with, so we'll give it a shot here and see how it does. So we've got one commander with the upgraded suit. We have one Cadre Fireblade, one Ethereal, a couple Breachers. We have 3 stealth battlesuit teams running the basic shield drone and the burst cannon. Then we've got 3 of the stealth battlesuits with marker lights. We can mark targets and have the upgraded fusion blasters. We're running 2 of the broadside battlesuits. The maximum number of ghost keels, so 3 of those guys, and then we have 2 hammerheads to kind of suck attacks and shots and be the main core force when everything else goes invisible. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so yeah, we're going to set that up and fight against the same Necron army we did last time. So we'll set that up as a fight to the death. I think just to be a bit more fair too, we'll do the same map as last time, see how it goes. I feel like this army is weaker, but having a lot of units that just can't be targeted for a while might make things less fair. I'm not sure. We'll kind of see how that goes. So we want that army, and then we want this army, right? So yeah, in this army, the forces that were tough, actually the Lich Guard were kind of difficult to deal with. We lost a tank to max fire from these guys. Yeah, and the Annihilation barges kind of ran out and got shot up to pieces. But yeah, we'll see how it goes in this case because we don't have quite as much long-range firepower. I mean, we still have the 2 broadside battlesuits. We don't have the ability to guarantee hits as much. We have a lot of ghost keels. We'll probably keep... Yeah, we might keep the ghost keels in the main line for a little while. Then once we have contact with the enemy, we can kind of go invisible and then charge in amongst their ranks. And then with the stealth battlesuit teams, we'll have to do some scouting. We could sort of stagger who goes invisible and where, just to kind of look for the enemy. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if we'll do everybody all at the same time. In the last mission, the Necrons really spread out across the map really funny, and then sort of reconverged on us once they spotted us. So something like that might happen again. Unfortunately, there isn't a whole lot of great ground for me to advance on. If I want to advance over here, we really only have a gap of, well, I mean, we could shift out, so we could run here, actually. But on this side, if we go out, it's a little narrow to get through here, but once we do, there's a height here, which was nice for the broadsides. The main force could come down. There's a bit of a ledge there to kind of watch for. We don't really want to advance too far. We just want to advance out to spot stuff, shoot things at range, and back off. So that's kind of what we do. The Necrons can also engage us at range, but once we kill off most of their good long-range stuff, then they kind of have to come for us. So that's sort of where we're at with tactics. I mean, we could do something distraction-wise, but I feel like it's not a great idea. All right, I do have the different weapons on these guys to know who's got what as far as the marker lights and stuff, because otherwise you can't really tell who's got marker lights. So we have the better weapons and marker light combo. So here we're gonna go, we could run a tank out wide and get around, because they can kind of hover over the terrain and be fine. We'll put you like there. Let's put you there, and then we'll put ghost keels in kind of like this for the time being. And we'll kind of charge through eventually once we have a clear spot. These guys will probably want to go around, want to go through. So we also need the Ethereal over here. We need the Cadre Fireblade over here. We need our commander over there, wherever he's at. Where's my commander? There's my commander. Can throw the broadsides kind of back wherever. We'll probably scatter them like we did. Like one will go in, one will go left, like we did last time, I think. We do have a couple breachers for dealing with stuff getting up close. So let's just kind of throw you guys over here for the time being. All right. We could go ahead and jump all of these guys very early on, and then sort of turn them invisible later, which isn't necessarily the worst idea. So it's Fusion Blaster, Burst Cannon's the basic one, yeah. So there's the 3 basic guys. These are the 3 with the upgraded guns and the marker lights. Let's get at least one of you over here, one there. The rest we could kind of just jump out initially and then see where we end up. Just to kind of look for the enemy. We're not going to spot much early on, but we'll see how it goes.
Against us.
So if you advance, just go max movement here. Come around for now. We'll get the ghost keels out here. Actually, we could have you cut across. That opens a little bit more space. To get all 3 of you up front. Alright.
Calculating firing solutions.
You're gonna head that way eventually.
I serve the greater good.
Commander goes in. Let's throw you 2 forward here. We'll wait till we have contact with the enemy before we move or do anything with them.
Ready
so Fireblade and Ethereal for now will hang out. Creatures in the back. Waiting for anything to get close.
Pushing forward.
Gonna follow in.
On your word.
And then here, I think we're just gonna jump. Just to go nuts, looking around.
Confirmed.
Said I don't think we're gonna spot anything. We'd actually get over this ridge here, just barely, which is nice.
Stealth team reporting in.
We'll have these back in a couple turns, so it's not too bad. We just can't jump when we're invisible, so just went through the mountain. Right now, we can kind of make use of it to grab some territory, get some vision. I'm going to go and just auto Overwatch here. I don't think we're going to spot anything. No real concern or problem. Once we have everybody go invisible, the main targets left are going to be the tanks. I feel like they're going to get kind of abused. My commander might also be a main priority for the enemy. It sort of depends. We'll see what we can spot. Last game, the Necrons did a lot of weird wandering around all over the place. So they didn't really come at me all at once, but they weren't super spread out either. They do have different units that have, slower than others. So you kind of naturally expect the faster units to sort of show up first, get view, and if we can kill some things out separate from everything else, we'll be in good shape.
Tracking potential targets.
Okay, doesn't seem like they're quite as broken up as they were necessarily last time. Let's start with the scouting forces here. Let's just kind of wander out. I don't think I'm going to see anything here yet. And these guys have pretty short-range guns, so I don't think there's necessarily any reason to overwatch. Let's just move out to get vision of stuff if things do advance our way.
Orders received.
Might mean one of these squads gets absolutely deleted. Like, quite early on. I think if we go here, I think I have some cover so I can still sort of see past. And maybe I can take advantage of, maybe seeing an enemy before they can really see me and react.
On our way.
Okay.
On your word.
So this is the other burst guys. Let's just keep them together. Alright, so you've actually got the better guns and the marker lights, so you're actually more important. But you're going to end up being potentially more exposed here. I'm hoping we don't see much here in this turn. I'm not going to turn invisible yet. They might attract a lot of attention. It's hard to say what we see here. Okay, so I think we'll have the main core come down, although there is only about a 2, maybe 3 space gap. Yeah, we can get 3 spaces through down over this ridge. The tanks don't care that much because, they hover, so they can just kind of go up and down the ridge like fine. But we want to kind of move the ghost keels around. I think we'll keep everybody together until I use my ethereal ability, then we'll sort of scatter. So we'll go ahead and set overwatches, but I kind of want you out this way. Yeah, let's do this even.
We will keep watch.
Where can you get? Can you get in line? Yeah, we can get in line with him. So we'll take this
En
spot.
route.
We'll have the Ghost Keels move in.
Awaiting assignment.
For now, they can hang out in the front line. They're really short range, though, so they're much better off going invisible and moving into the enemy. I mean, they can shoot out to 6, but optimally only to 3. We'll push it
They will
a little
never
bit
see it coming.
in case anything comes our way. I don't think it's likely, though.
Moving. They will never see it coming.
Okay, let's get you guys in position. Hide
On
behind
our
the
way.
tanks.
Ambush ready.
Same over here. Said I don't think we're going to spot much here, just because the map's so big. Normally you'd probably expect to see some stuff fairly soon, but in this one, just because of the side of the map, it's
Moving to
not
position.
too likely. Overwatch here as well.
I will slow them down.
What else can we throw in there? So Fireblade, we can get in, sure.
To the
why
front
not?
line.
The Ethereal I want
you?
in the back.
Establishing fire zone.
Creatures will just kind of fill gaps here for the moment.
Pushing forward.
You're gonna head out wide. How wide? Let's just go there.
Repositioning.
Then we'll overwatch these guys at long range, just in case we see something. Their accuracy is probably going to be really bad, but you never know. So 10 is their optimal, which is
To
right there.
enter will mean their deaths.
You're going to stick with the main force. Let's go about here.
Repositioning.
So slow. I counted right, that was 10. Okay, so that's everybody but the Ethereal. We're not using the Ethereal's ability yet. Let's see if we have anything that moves into vision. Tomb Blades, Annihilation Barges, something's got to come cruising on out where we can see it. Noisy Scarabs, maybe, sure.
Targets up ahead.
Oh, the pitter-patter of Necron feet.
I know where you are.
See anything this turn? Tomb Blades at least, come on, they've got to come forward. I feel like the AI's like, oh, I'm going to look left and right, instead of advancing forward that much. There's at least somebody there. Okay. Maybe I go ahead and use my ability. We can get a lot of people covered. Let's go ahead and
The
do it.
blows of the enemy will not hinder you.
The health and evasion going on most of you guys. I'm not going to turn into visible yet. How far? Yeah, we can get up there pretty effectively as long as we start over here. We can take like that line,
Hammerhead crew ready for
but we
duty.
don't really want to go any further than that, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. Let me cruise up here a little bit and see if we spot anything. Okay, we do have Tomb Blades.
En route.
They're at optimal range. We see nothing else. So that's kind of oddly suspicious. We can probably
Stealth
jump.
team,
Yeah.
reporting in.
Let's go ahead and jump out here and see if we spot anything. Okay. definitely have some more stuff there. We've got Annihilation Barge hiding way over there. So we have the Plasmancer, the Overlord, Annihilation Barge. So a variety of things. We're going to go invisible.
Activate stealth fields. Ambush
Set up a little
ready.
Overwatch. I think we'll probably have everybody sort of jump in. We'll probably just blast these guys. We don't really need to do anything too crazy. We could maybe try to take some shots further back. We're just not going to be quite as effective. We'll move everybody up and then we'll do what we can. The question is, yeah, we'll keep the Ghost Keels with the main core for now, and then we'll move later, I think.
Moving.
So we'll move up further and go invisible
Standing by.
after this turn. And I'm assuming we're probably not going to spot anything out over there. Yeah, it looks clear.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Okay, we'll probably...
On your word.
I can't really get into good spots there.
What do you need?
Same here, because of the movement and stuff. We'd like to stay, kind of around where we were at. I could give a guaranteed hit if I want to take a shot at something further back. Like maybe a Plasmancer, we could do some damage to him. It's not a hugely important target though. Let's just move in. Alright, so we've got the commander. Let's go ahead and take our shots here. These guys are still too far away. We're just going to take regular shots. I'm not going to overcharge it.
Heavy weapons firing.
Okay, almost got the other one. Tank number
Heavy
2.
weapons firing. I'm being marked.
Okay, so much for them.
Whatever you ask. Awaiting assignment.
Set up some longer range overwatches. Like I said, 3's optimal. We'll go about 4 on you guys. We have the accuracy and damage buff from the commander, so that helps as well. Ideally, he wants to shoot at a 3, but we've got multiple actions, so I'm going to push it all the way out. So we could
Stealth team reporting in.
get a bit more aggressive here. Can't get that far, unfortunately. Love it if I could move a bit
Activate
more.
stealth fields. Ambush ready.
Set up a little longer range
Confirmed.
ambushes here. I do get revealed if something moves into the tile with me, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. If there's a lot of things moving your direction, you may not want to totally block. So just sort of cover that right side if they want to move that way. Let's go more center here. Line range to mark anything. I could mark the Plasmancer. It's not like hugely important to kill him, and he might walk into some overwatches anyway. But I've got multiple marks available to me, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. We may just take regular shots. It'll still help for any regular shots that I take. I could shoot at him. Accuracy's pretty terrible. These guys only about a 2 is where they want to shoot. So we'll set you up. Actually, I need to make you invisible first. Doesn't really matter. As long as we're invisible. So maybe we'll throw these guys out. But yeah, we could have the Fireblade
Wherever
give him
I
a
am
guaranteed
needed.
hit, for example, if we want to take a shot at the Plasmancer. I'm going to come out wide over here, see what kind of shot I have just regularly on our marked target back there. Out of range, really? Okay. I thought we'd be close enough. I guess I'm too far back. Alright, fine. Ten is right there.
To enter will mean their deaths.
So we possibly wasted that mark, but what you gonna do? Take the high ground here. He might be closer, but I don't think so. Yeah. There's kind of crap in the way anyway. Alright, so we have a variety of Overwatch shots there. So no point doing anything special. We can use our ability here to get extra shots from next turn. Let's keep you to the back, actually. See if we can kind of lure them in. We could just advance with these guys and jump next turn, which might be the better choice. So yeah, let's do that.
On your
Can we
word.
actually make it anywhere decent? Not really. Go there then. We'll jump them forward, move everybody else up. Ghost Keels will go invisible probably after this next round.
Ambush ready.
Go wandering, looking for targets. Breachers, we will hang out in the back. I don't expect them to really be doing much until like
They will
much
not
later
get
in the
through
fight.
this way.
At this point, they're just kind of looking around, waiting for stuff to close in on them. My Ethereal doesn't really have anything to do till the abilities come back off cooldown. I'll just hang out. I am out in the open, but I'm pretty far back.
Wherever I am needed.
Go like way back for the moment.
Of course.
Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alright, so we have a main core here, a little invisible ambush set. Let's see what they do. One of my units might get run into by like an approaching annihilation barge or something, which might reveal them, which means they're probably going to die if that does happen. Okay, summoning more warriors, a prudent thing to be doing as a Necron Overlord. Little hit there. Wasting our big Overwatch shots on Scarabs. Look at that. That's fantastic. Plasmancer is going to get tagged here, hopefully. Plasmancer dead. Alright, good deal.
Taking fire!
Enough of this. The enemy has me in their sights.
Missed some shots there. The other Tomb Blades approach. They do have the upgraded guns on those guys, so they can pack a punch. Hexmark Destroyer is actually moving to the right, along with the Overlord. We could actually maybe... We could try to, like, assassinate those two. Although most of our burst rifle guys over there don't do a whole lot of damage, but we could call in missile strikes on them. We could, like, mark them and do that. But the Annihilation Barges and these guys, super dangerous.
Tracking potential targets.
They're so far back, I don't really have good ways to do damage on them. We're gonna do a tiny bit of damage here with these guys. He's confused.
Tracking potential targets. Tracking potential targets.
Alright, what I will do
How can I
is
assist?
go ahead and give everybody extra shots before we do anything
Make
else.
every shot count.
Yeah, I'd really like to kill these Locust Heavy Destroyers, but they're so far away. There's no way I can get, like, decent firepower in their direction. I can get a decent amount of firepower potentially here for the Hexmark Destroyer or the Overlord. So that's an option, possibly. Alright, you guys, if we jump, how far can we get? Not super far. That's like enough to maybe go for the Overlord. We could also use these guys to wreck the Annihilation barges, possibly. That's a thought. Alright.
On our way.
So what I'm gonna do... We're gonna mark that barge.
Activate
Go invisible.
stealth fields.
So these guys also have the big guns. Potentially I could move back and hit other targets, so let's wait and see what I can do with these guys. %. And we could mark this barge as well. Let's see, it's 80% there. It's a really long cooldown. I'd like to save a marker light for something more dangerous, potentially, like these Locust Heavy Destroyers later. So yeah, let's see if we can nuke the front guy, and then we could maybe missile the second one. So let's just go for the shot here. Okay, good chunk of damage.
Quantum shields active.
Missed one there. Hello, let's change facing.
Confirmed.
You can still move. Let's just go up here a little bit. Although, they might come charging into me, which might be a bit of a problem.
Stealth team, reporting in.
So yeah, I could definitely kill them off here. But I'd kind of like to maybe go for the Overlord or the Hexmark Destroyer. Or even another Annihilation Barge over here that we did damage a little bit. How about we do that? Big ol' whiff there that completely missed. We want to stay away from being adjacent here as well. For now, I'm going to stay here. I'm not sure where I want to go. 80 points. I mean, we have a variety of ways we can kill them. I'm just trying to think of ways we can do it without really wasting too many actions. The easiest thing to do would just be have a Ghost Keel do it. We've got the tanks as well. But if we can take these two out, we could maybe push to try to take out one of the squads of Locust Heavy Destroyers. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I could always turn invisible and just go back there anyway.
Awaiting assignment.
Well, I can't get that far, can I? It's pretty far still. I don't have a huge amount of movement. Alright, what do I have as far as shots? 80%, 59%. So 80% of the guy who's not marked. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Acknowledged.
Well, that didn't work. Looks like it went in the ground here somewhere, which is unfortunate. I do have rockets if I move up a couple. But all I can really hit is the scarabs. I'm not sure that's worth it, but it's such a long cooldown on these. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of in the way, not hugely. This probably will wipe them, although half of them are going to come back. Maybe not half. One's still alive there. Okay,
Repositioning. As you command.
I'd really like them dead. Don't really want to use anybody who's got, like, good abilities or talents to take those shots, though. So, what we'll do...
Moving. Ready for infiltration.
Hopefully take this front one out. Explosion will damage the other one a little bit.
Artillery standing by.
I can freely missile this guy without a problem. So if I want to do that, I can't just go ahead and fire the missile off and hit him for sure, because we didn't mark him. Sure, let's do that.
Photon shields active.
I could use my rockets if we move up to finish off the scarabs. Does feel like a bit of a waste. So we'll have...
Ready.
You two move in on the next Annihilation Barge.
Taking fire.
Okay. I wish I could get further back here to hit those guys.
Ready for infiltration.
Alright, another Annihilation Barge down. I could maybe use one of my commander's shots here. Just to clear the way here.
They deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Okay. So yeah, I kind of want both tanks to move in and push the heavy destroyers. Is kind of the idea here. Can't quite get optimal range, but we can be next to our commander here. Commander will probably want to hide. Should still have pretty good accuracy though. Yeah, 87%. Let's overcharge. Take the shot. Did take damage from that. But I've got bonus shots and bonus damage, bonus accuracy, some bonus health, bonus evasion. Okay, I think we dropped... I'm not sure if I killed both of them or just one of them, and he came back.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
Let's do like a regular shot here. Getting up. No. Okay, good.
I serve the greater
I think
good.
we just want to hang out here-ish. Go behind the tank.
Moving to position.
So that's a decent amount of firepower gone. We're out of range. We'll set up an overwatch. About there-ish. I mean, we could potentially use the other guns, but they're not going to do that much damage. Okay, so we're able to sort of push in, remove a major threat. Trash the Annihilation Barges without a problem. Now, what do we want to do with what we've got left? Well, Can I move anybody around out of the way? Not really.
On your word.
I mean, all three of these guys could shoot the Annihilation Barge. I don't know if that would be enough to kill it. It is hurt, so there's a chance. That's my damage estimate if I do shoot. So best case scenario, I do a little over 100. That's actually pretty good. I'm surprised it's actually that high.
Taking fire.
So sure, let's
On
take
our
you
way.
out of the way.
Thin them out.
Quantum shields active.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come back and keep an eye on them. Oh, we've got, is that Immortals back there? What the heck are they doing all the way over there? Heavy gunners. Let's go up here. I want to hang out maybe near them to try to prioritize killing them next turn. We can see Praetorians who might jump in at me, death marks. But yeah, probably the Locust Heavy Destroyers and the Hexmark Destroyer are the most dangerous things out here.
Stealth team.
Then probably the
reporting in.
Overlord. We could maybe swarm these guys. I'm not sure what the amount of health that they have. It might be difficult. We might have a better chance taking out like the Hexmark Destroyer or something. Let's move in.
On your word.
But I'll try to be a little careful about where I put them. So like if he advances, we're not going to get run into or anything. I also don't want to be adjacent to any of these guys with close combat weapons, at least not yet. Alright, so yeah, a lot of my army is just gone and missing, and the enemy doesn't know where they are. So from their perspective, just lots of stuff has just disappeared. So I'm not sure how they're going to react. I think they're going to prioritize what they can see, which is the tanks and my commander. What else can we do? Well, we can get some shots on the Tomb Blades.
To the front line.
We'll take a few pot shots here.
Removing targets.
Then hide behind the tank.
With pride.
Breachers, we'll just kind of hang out in the back, I guess. Nothing's really liable to push me. Is anything going to come near? Yeah, I don't think so. These guys might try to charge straight ahead and might run into one of my guys, so
Pushing forward.
I guess we could put you out front. We do have the evasion and the health temporarily. So we'll set them up to shotgun anything that comes close. Not that I expect anything is going to come close.
They will not get through this way.
Okay, Ethereal's all that's left. I don't want you, like, super far away. You've got movement as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and move. Just move in on the edge, where we actually have some vision here. Okay, Ethereal. I will hang out towards the back left. We can kind of pop in, trigger our ability, run away next time, something like that. So I don't want to be too far away.
Wherever I am needed.
That's probably fine. Okay. Alright, what you gonna do? They're confused by all my invisible forces. Probably just shooting at tanks. Yeah, these guys nailed the tank, probably. Yeah, big hit. That's why they're really dangerous. The other one's still pretty far away, so I don't think he can hit the same tank. So I don't think he can put enough firepower on that tank to kill it. Oh, they didn't move into my space, surprisingly. So nobody got revealed yet, although that was close. What the Hexmark destroyer there's charging on in. Going for my breachers.
We can take it. We can take it.
Okay, actually putting my guys to the left actually sort of helped my guys in the center there. They're sort of angling over to engage the tanks, so they didn't run into my guys that were straight in the front. So that actually kind of worked out.
Taking fire.
Got sniper shots coming at the tank. Hopefully the tank will survive here. We've got some of these guys sort of split off on this side. If we can maybe kind of kill them before they can do much. So don't you dare. A lot of missed shots. More snipers. Yeah, they just have these guys like hanging out way, way in the back. Yeah, all the snipers seem like they were deployed really strangely far in the back. They can teleport, but they can't teleport and attack in the same time. In the same turn, anyway. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. How is my tank doing? Less than half health, but I thought it would actually be worse than that, so that's not too terrible.
What troubles you?
Do I have a spot I can put you? I mean, if we move you guys up, we can put my ethereal here and use the abilities. I'm pretty sure we can get... Yeah, I've got 5 movement, so if I just move up, we should be able to do that. I'm going to do that before I do anything else, just because I do have everybody kind of bunched together. Does mean my ethereal's sort of stuck. But we'll do a bunch of killing here, we'll make a little bit of room. My invisible guys, it doesn't really matter that much, so I'm not really that concerned that one of them's not being hit here.
Move swiftly and silently through the battlefield.
Okay. Up close. We have a bit of a problem, because a lot of my weapons can't shoot up close, but I've got a ton of ghost keels. So the ghost keels in my infantry can kill things up close, like the Hexmark destroyer. Over here, I think we want to prioritize... Oh, these guys all got revealed, so that's a bit of a problem. Like the Locust Heavy Destroyers. So these guys have the better gun.
On our way.
Good chunk of damage. Let's go ahead and do it, and we can maybe jump somewhere into cover.
Taking fire.
Okay, good hit. Maybe the other guys with the basic weapons can actually do some damage then. If I jump, where can I get to? What's going to count as cover? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Like this might be cover. It's a lot of open spaces. Yeah, let's go there. Especially with these guys that can mark and have the better guns. The other guys are a bit more expendable, but they've also got shields, so the regular weapon guys will take less damage.
Orders received.
I don't want to go too far, so that's why I'm not heading away
Stealth
even more.
team, reporting in.
Yeah, we can actually still do decent damage. Kind of surprising with these basic guns. So yeah, let's prioritize killing these Locust Heavy Destroyers. Got one. He did not come back.
On your word.
might take all 3 of them to finish him off.
Thin them out.
Because he might come back and then we can kill him again. Just like that. But now he can't come back again.
On our way.
Does mean I have to use a lot more actions just to finish off units, but that's what fighting Necrons is like. Okay, so that's another big gun off the board. And I can now jump. I'm gonna head like back over here. Get some distance, have a little bit of cover, does give me some evasion, and we can maybe keep harassing from the flanks this way. Kind of my idea.
Confirmed.
Let's go there-ish. Maybe try to, you know, hurt the Immortals a bit. Come in, do some damage. Like the Lich Guard might redirect my direction. Not that I even need to jump, but I do get an evasion buff if I jump. So that's part of why I'm doing it. Yeah, just go there. Maybe I can suck some shots out this way that otherwise would go towards my main core. Okay, so they did an okay job. We still have a couple dudes up front.
Stealth team, reporting in.
We can mark a target. Where did the Overlord... Oh, the Overlord's right in front of me. Like, he's right there. Yeah. So that's potentially a bit of an issue. But killing him is definitely worthwhile. Let's mark him. He's probably got high evasion at the moment. If I move Breachers over, we could photon grenade him as well. Which, honestly, isn't the worst thing I can do with them.
Ready for orders.
Like, if we're gonna die... So we photon grenade him. So that'll make him a lot easier to target to hit. And I can mark somebody else. Let's mark
We
Destroyer.
will not fail.
So let's go with you guys, 85%. $200 damage, nice.
Pitiful.
Okay, death. So the Praetorians are potentially a problem. Let's get some view here of what we've got to deal with.
On your word.
I'm gonna move you out.
On our way.
Maybe hunt down snipers and stuff and immortals.
Confirmed.
Okay, well. Let's not be too insane then.
Pushing forward.
Let's just shotgun the destroyer.
Clear them out.
Alright, I wasn't sure that'd actually take him out. Good job.
We will not fail.
So there's one more Locust Heavy Destroyer here.
Stealth team, reporting in.
Calculating
Kind
firing
of a shot
solutions.
chance what I have. Out of range, not sure how much. Let's take a look. Got kind of a clear line here. How far away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 60% at the moment.
Repositioning.
70%. We missed an 80 though. I could move somebody, come back, make it so we can't miss. Like, that's something we can do. I'm not sure that's what I want to do, but it's something I can do. Over here, we do have rockets as well. I want to shoot. I've currently got a 70%. Can make that better. At least this should be better. %. Take that.
Engaging.
Didn't kill him. So with our rockets, we could potentially hit one of these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and rocket the Tomb Blades, I think. They're a little weaker. Spread some damage around there. Maybe we can finish them off with somebody. Yeah, I mean, we can come up. We could blast these destroyers. I feel like if I take the shot now, I'm just going to hit the weak guy, and we're going to kill him, which is a little bit of a waste. Like, it feels wasteful. Got a shot here. Let's go ahead and just do this. My invisible guys start taking advantage, hitting targets.
Firing.
Okay, we hit the weakened guy. He comes back.
What do you need?
Alright. Richard's up. Am I close enough? Yeah, I'm close enough to my commander here. Let's get rid of some of your evasion. Not that it really is going to matter too much. Limited distance to mark stuff with the breachers. We'll mark the target we're going to shoot, which is these guys right here. Pretty good damage, about half taken down.
To the front line.
I'm not going to risk it. Let's go guaranteed hit.
Study your enemy's movements. Know where they will be even before they do.
Taking fire.
Okay, we hit the healthy guy, so they're both banged up. So yeah, we'll have the other ghost keels hunt them.
Moving.
Okay, that's one out.
Awaiting assignment.
So if we can take him out as well, that's a lot of their major firepower dealt with. Yeah, things that'll do pretty much the most damage.
Orders acknowledged.
Now I just have to finish off the destroyers and the tomb blades. And I'll feel fairly comfortable, but it's not ideal, because the Praetorians back here could still cause some trouble. So we can have you hit some tomb blades, so why not?
Oh, Viola.
Dropped a couple. Okay, nobody gets up. do have a flamer if I want to really push in. Just gonna see what I can do shooting here. I do have splash damage on the shots here, so... Okay, drop a couple. One gets up. Try to put him down again. Okay, he's down for good. Nice. My commander is potentially in danger. Secondary guns on the tanks might be able to take out the tomb blades. What am I going for with the main guns, is the question. So let's take a look. We go secondary guns. Didn't kill him. We're close to being in range. We could blast the Praetorians. Got immortals, we've got death marks. Let's hit the death marks. Yeah, they just get back up after shooting them is the problem.
En route.
I'll try to do the same, have the secondary gun take out the tomb blades on the other tank.
En route.
But I can
Heavy
overcharge
weapons
the
firing.
main gun here with him. Hoping I don't take any damage. Could also try to just blast the crap out of the Praetorians, because they could be trouble. Yeah, let's do that, actually. They're a little tougher. Okay, I was hoping for more. We only killed one. So he's potentially some kind of threat. Let's hide behind the
Moving
tank.
to position. This will bring us closer to
You can't
victory.
move, you're a bit exposed. The Ethereal can't move, also a bit exposed. Can't move them out of the way. Some of my guys get revealed, it'll be after the enemy turn. That's all my actions. So we did do quite a bit of damage here and picked apart a lot of their good long-range damaging units. We damaged a few others that didn't really pan out, getting me the damage I needed, but we can kind of take advantage from next turn on. Even if I lose a tank here, I think we'll be totally fine. Praetorians, who are you going for? Richers, actually, okay. Not what I would have expected. Thought they'd go for my commander or the weakened tank. They act like they know I'm there.
Take cover!
Shooting the crap out of the breachers, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna get revealed there and be stuck because they're right next to me. They're acting like they know I'm there, it seems like, really. I do have flamers on the ghost keels, so that's an option too. If we've got guys bunched up, we can try to burn them. Yeah, they're kind of ignoring the tank now, which is kind of odd. Okay, they went for the commander. So the other snipers might do the same. Figured they'd go for the weak tank. They're splitting fire. Good. Good, good, good.
Nothing shall stand against
Okay.
us.
I do have a command point. I'd like to use my 2 command point ability if it ever pops up. We'll see. So we still have our
Ready
ethereal
for
abilities up. I don't have
orders.
anything there. So yeah, we've kind of got to deal with the Praetorians, but I've got, you know, shotgunners right here, so that's what we're gonna do. Shotgun him in the face. Okay, I think we got all, and then one got up. That's what that was supposed to be. So we'll have to pick you off. I could even have the Ethereal do it, actually. If I can get an angle where you can't even
Wherever I
react,
am needed.
like, why not? Enjoy the smackening. And I almost never get kills with the Ethereal, but, you know, if I can, like that, get a free hit on somebody, why not? Let's back off, run away. So most of my stuff that was invisible is probably revealed now. Everything? Probably everything. Okay. Yeah, so this is a bad spot for these guys. Depending on which way they're looking. So they're not looking at me. Only this squad is looking at me. So if I can kill this squad, I can get these guys away safely. But honestly, killing like the Immortals and the Snipers is probably more important. But I'll see what I can do. We do have the Flamers as well, so I could maybe move up in position and flame some stuff. Are there any other high priority? Yeah, not really. The Lich Guard can take a huge amount of damage, though. So, like, my broadside battlesuits don't really have a huge amount that they can do that's super helpful at this point, but, you know, we'll do what we can.
On your word.
So I think... let's do this. Cook these guys. Do some damage. Ghost Keel.
Moving.
Gonna burn both of them, although I don't think it's gonna do a huge amount of damage.
Firing. Our shields remain.
Got maybe one or two there in that squad. We're hitting them from behind, so they can't really do much. I'm gonna just go ahead and move away. I really don't want them chopping into me if I can avoid it. I can mark a target. I don't know that it's really necessary. Yeah, just shoot.
Them out.
Okay, a couple more down.
Stealth team, reporting in.
I can shoot from point blank range at an okay percentage, actually. I think all three of them I would like to have hit the Immortals, but... do want to finish off the Lich Guard. Do I have rockets back? Nah, next turn. Do have a decent chance to hit. I mean, it feels like a bit of a waste, but the Lich Guard have already been dropped, so if I kill somebody, he should stay dead.
Defensive formation.
Okay, that makes it a lot easier for me to get out of there.
How can I assist?
So if I can get you up... yeah, let's go around like this. You can pick off the last Lich Guard over there, hopefully. Is it 1 health?
Our shields remain.
So that frees up this squad. So I can start cooking somebody else. We could also jump and hit somebody like the snipers. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
On our way.
We'll hit the snipers that I already shot a little bit. Take out a couple. Okay, didn't get back up. Good. So here, yeah, let's just shoot the crap out of these guys.
On your word.
Just gonna keep coming back, and we're just gonna keep shooting them. So basically, our Tau Space Marines here
Thin them out.
going to town. Okay, we might as well keep moving. Oh, we got back up. Crap, I thought that was it. Thought we had him. Well, that's disappointing. And we've got Lich Guard approaching, so yeah. We don't want to get attacked in close combat. But I also wouldn't mind threatening the
On our way.
snipers. So we'll scatter around a little bit, maybe to draw fire different directions. Just kind of see how we
Stealth
do.
team, reporting in. Orders received.
Yeah, I was hoping we could get that done. How many command points do I have? 1.5. Seems like I never get to 2 with the Tau. I don't know what the deal is. So I still have another shot, and we've got a hurt Immortal back there, but he's got to be way too far away to hit. Here I can see the Warriors pretty effectively, the Immortals pretty effectively. Yeah, just shoot the Immortals, I guess.
Taking fire.
I serve the greater good.
I mean, I could go crazy doing a lot of flamer action here. So I should probably take any long-range shots I want to do first before I do that. Yeah, I don't really know who I'm going to shoot with you. Like, who's an actual important target? I guess a sniper? Or an Immortal. One of the two are kind of the main ones. Shoot a sniper, I guess? Yeah, and he just gets back up. But we can potentially burn some guys there and then blast them with the tanks and stuff. So I think we'll do okay. So I will have... So that leaves me enough movement for one. None of these guys can engage us in close combat. So we come over, light up the flamer, burn these two squads. Get out of the way.
Instructions received.
There's one sniper left there. Could do the same, burn them, or we can start working on the warriors in front of us.
Moving.
These guys are more of a threat, so that's what I'm going to focus on. Didn't kill the Immortals.
Ready for orders.
Okay, let's have you guys go here. Look that way.
On our way.
try to give them a lot of different targets they could try to go for. Probably what's most dangerous here is actually going to be the Lich Guard.
Orders.
Watch for the Lich Guard coming back at me, potentially. Okay, secondary guns have been used, but you can overcharge if we wanted to. So yeah, if we want to blast
En route.
the other snipers back there, let's do that. Light them up.
Taking fire.
Soften them up.
En route.
Hit
Heavy
again.
weapons firing.
Okay, I was hoping to drop all of them, just didn't quite work out.
En route.
I keep these guys separate because this guy is pretty banged up. I could run him around somewhere else.
Orders.
I was less likely to get trashed. So, yeah, if we
Thrusters engaged.
jump on in here. Does make my commander a big target, but we go
We
flaming
deny
this
the
way.
of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Anybody getting up? Yeah, like one warrior, that's not a big deal. Let's pick off the death mark as well. So yeah, we just trashed most of the stuff. There's like a death mark and a lich guard, and everything else is pretty much expendable. That's all my actions, and we've done a ton of damage. So, yeah. I've also given them a lot of threats in different directions to kind of deal with. Oh, I forgot there's that one immortal left.
Spotted.
Lich Guard, gonna go chop them to pieces. They took it like champs, good job. Still trying to kill my breachers. I guess it's viewed as like they're the weakest thing out there, so they're gonna shoot the tank, maybe?
We can take it.
Snipers. Gonna shoot something. Commander?
I will not
Yep.
break.
Okay. It'd be cool if I could get another command point. We could call in a free crisis battlesuit team, but I'm not sure if they can actually act when, like, the turn that they come in. So what I will do, my poor beat up
What do
breachers.
you need?
Gonna photon grenade because why not? Basically. Then we're close up to the commander. We're good to go. Can't miss. Blast them. Alright, so that softened them up.
Standing by.
I do have secondary guns here. I don't really have anything else to shoot with them, so let's see what we can do. Alright, I mean, that wasn't super effective, but did something, I guess. Yeah, these guns are pretty weak, like the secondary guns, but you don't expect them to be super fantastic. I'm not even really going to bother, I think, with the Ethereal here, because I think we can kill everything without a
Ready
problem.
for orders.
We could give the extra shots. I don't think it's necessary.
To the front line.
Let's pick off the warriors. Okay, I thought that was going to be good enough with one action. It's not, apparently. Stayed in. Alright. Like, we have lots of ways to kill stuff for what's left. The only real problem is like these guys that ran away in the back, but we can deal with that. We can chase them down one way or the other. Is that... So yeah, it's just this. Alright, what we'll do...
Artillery standing by.
Do have rockets. Let's make a big gun.
Acknowledged.
Take the shot. We move in a little bit. We fire off the rockets.
No shields remain.
They're pretty tough, so it is going to be difficult to deal with.
Calculating firing solutions.
You're not going to have much of a shot at anything, I don't think. Not sure if it's better to come around. If I move up, like I might have shots at them. They are definitely out of the way. Alright, let's just try this. Hauling the big giant cannon over this way. Yeah, we've got a chance, so sure, take it. Actually landed the shot. Pretty impressive, actually. I didn't expect that. So you're gonna chase them down, you're gonna chase them down.
On your word.
So if you want to pick off the
Thin them
immortal,
out.
maybe? Don't get up. Alright. There is no escape. Can't go far enough. Okay, thought they would take more damage from that.
On our way.
%. Better here, kind of top of a hill. No, it's
Thin
still
them
70.
out.
Okay, couple left. I think that's all the basic guys. No, we still have you. Yeah, I can move these guys, but we can't shoot anything. So yeah, they're stuck.
Stealth team, reporting in.
We might as well mark these guys. Help everybody else out, but we're probably just going to burn them with the flamers on the ghost keels. It's not really going to matter. Sure. Shoot them at point blank range.
Defensive formation.
Drop another one. He gets up. Yeah, these guys have the big guns, so I think we come back
On our way.
this way. Oh, there's a warrior here too. He might have been summoned, so we don't have to kill him. How are we doing on command points? Getting there. I almost forgot about you guys too. Hiding away here.
Thin them out.
I really didn't like that particular guy. Well, with only one left, we can just use the main ghost keel gun. That's
Moving.
fine. Cook him. Is he gonna get up? No. Okay.
Moving. Awaiting assignment. Firing.
quite a miss there. All right. Fine. Let's just burn this guy. I don't need to, but it's more fun. And then I think we'll just have you come up and gun down the last squad back here.
They deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Alright, that actually went, I think, yeah, smoother. I lost less units than I did in the previous fight. Partially that could be because I knew from having recently played the map what was probably going to happen in playing this army. I was able to use the invisible guys to infiltrate the enemy army a lot easier and take out some of the more dangerous units. So like we took out one of the Locust Heavy Destroyers before he even got a chance to shoot, so that reduced pretty effectively the amount of damage they could throw out at me. The Annihilation Barges we blew up. Like, having the invisible guys, I feel like this army's weaker, but then it did pretty well in this one. I'm not sure, like, is this a good army? I feel like it's not as good as the other one, just because I can't do quite as much damage as easily and, like, guaranteed. But I really can disrupt the enemy army pretty effectively with this one. Once I get revealed, like, these guys can get picked off pretty quickly, but they're not weak. They still have the force field, they still have decent armor and health, so they do take a decent number of actions to finish off, which means I can then use my tanks and other stuff to, you know, actually take out priority targets. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. We got 4 with a ghost keel, probably from some flames, 2 from a ghost keel, 3 from the hammerhead. The other one got nothing, so just kind of wounding units to kind of finish them off. Breachers always doing a fairly good job, even though they are squishy. Commander finishing off some units probably is why he got 5. Once something's weak, it's kind of easy to finish them off with the Commander because he has the splash damage, does decent damage overall, lots of shots, so that helps quite a bit. But yeah, this has been Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. That's the end of playing as the Tau against the Necrons. We'll try the Tau against the Orcs next. So until then, hopefully you have a good one. Later.